Weird loss for the Guardians. They're 3-2, so, early in the season. But this is one that felt like the Guardians had chances to win. Freeman and Quan make two big putouts at home plate. Freeman goes deep. Naylor goes deep. McKenzie was okay. First start back, really, in 3 1/3. Walked two guys, got jammed by Canzone. Do you think the Browns will move out of the city? I actually don't. No. Rocky for McKenzie. I thought the same thing, Cam. It was rocky. But, this game, the Guardians had chances to win. Those were great putouts by Quan and Freeman. Freeman and Naylor going out. And what's unfortunate is Sandlin comes into a situation that you're saying, gosh, Sandlin coming in that early with trouble from McKenzie, and the defense let him down. I mean, Naylor made an error. That was a bad error. J-Ram didn't get the ball cleanly either. Just not tight tonight. The Guardians had some sloppy moments. Then they made some great throw putouts by Quan and by Freeman. So it was a goofy game. Costly walks. Boy, the walks killed McKenzie in this game. Bieber is a guaranteed win for tomorrow. I hope so, A-Train. Another big storyline developing early. Guardians need length from their starters. One quality start in 5. Not good enough. Where's so-called great pitching rotation? I never said it's a great pitching rotation, B. Cato. Good to see you. I think this is a good pitching rotation, but they're not great. I never said that. They have some room to grow. This is a sorry-ass team, says Dom. I don't think they're a sorry-ass team, but their margin of error is razor thin. So when Naylor makes a play like that, J-Ram should have caught the ball too, I thought, at third base. Give up a run there. That was a big run in this game. Walking home a run, yes, Damian. Nick Sandlin pitching that situation is a head-scratcher. I don't know why Sandlin came out in that situation. I would not have put Sandlin in that spot. I like what I'm seeing from Cade Smith. I know Hunter Gaddis had some shaky moments, but I like him coming on the bullpen. And I like this guy, Beatty. There's some positives with the Guardians. It's not all negative. Bullpen might be toast this season. Nolan, they have got to get length from their starters. They've got to. One quality start. Ugh. They don't have a day off till Friday. Still don't get why we let go De Los Santos. Nolan, I'm not as down on that as other people are. De Los Santos is very hot and cold. Let's give Barlow a chance, but so far he's not been good so far. Walks killed the Guardians. Sandlin walked. McKenzie's 2 walks. Canzone to Clevelander. Bang. 3-run shot. I mean, it just... Again, though, it was a weird game because the Mariners should have scored more runs, but you know what? The Guardians, the guns in the outfield. Bad base running by Rodriguez. And then Freeman threw a guy out, too, threw out France. 89-mile-per-hour fastball. Yeah, threw a bill. McKenzie, it's early, but that was not a great start, obviously. This is a pieced-together pitching rotation. Damian, it's not pieced together. I don't agree with that. They actually have Bybee, who we like, but he's a second-year pitcher. Carlos Carrasco is replacing Gavin Williams. Williams will be back at some point. Maybe that becomes Beatty at some point. Shane Bieber's Bieber. And I like Logan Allen, but again, Logan Allen is not going to go more than 5 or 6 innings. So I don't think it's pieced together, but it's a slow start. And I was worried about that from this team. B. Cato with late night positivity. Email. It's like a coconut. I don't like coconut. It's like chewing in coconut. But you can't, we respect coconut. And so we keep B. Cato. But yes, oh my gosh, he's bitter. McKenzie so inconsistent, it's ridiculous at this point. Oberillos, it's only his first start back. Let's give him a chance. A lot of hard hit balls. I agree with you about that too, Jeff. Long losing streak coming. Naylor going to be DH. Yes, I do agree with you about Naylor's. His fielding was not sharp last year, and that was a bad error. And again, J-Ram should have caught the ball too at third base. This team will surprise a lot of people this year, I think. A-Train, I hope so. We'll see. This is about the mediocre. I think it's mediocre too, Nick. I think it's a very 81-81 team. There's some things you like, but it just feels like it's wait till next year. It just screams from this team. It just does. If they hit the same way they did last year, it's going to be a long season. C. Johnson, I don't see that with this club, actually. I think the hitting's going to be better. It was great to see Freeman and Naylor hit balls out. So I think the hitting's better, but starting pitching, I'm not with Damian where I think it's pieced together, but they are not developed yet. The injuries to the bullpen is already costing the Guardians here. Nick Sandlin coming out in a big spot like that, it's rough. Defense let you down. There are just some clunky things going on with this team. I still understand the Cody Morris trade for Florial. Florial's been terrible, B. Cato. I'm not going to give anything. I've not been impressed with Florial at all. I agree with you. I didn't like him in spring training. I didn't like what I read about him for the Yankees. I'm not going to say anything more. I agree about Florial. I'm done. I'm good. Next. It's only been 5 games. It's been a very long season. Zach, I completely agree with you. There's only 3 games. Florin, no, he doesn't have to swing for the... Yeah, I agree with you, Damian. That was a bad note that came over from the Yankees when he brought him up, and he hasn't stopped. He swings a lot. Hitting needs to get cleaned up, otherwise they'll swing at anything. See, Johnson, that's fair. When is this acceptable? It's not acceptable. Just giving you my honest opinion. The Guardians are a mid-market team. They don't make as much revenue as these other teams. So because of that, they don't put it back in the ball club. The Dolphins don't have the money that Steve Cohen's do from the Mets. I hear you, but this is what it is. The 500 club, yes. Florial DFA immediately. I agree with you. I don't think Florial's meant for Major League Baseball. I just don't think he's good enough. I'm surprised they're using him so much early on. I guess they're trying to test the waters before they have to sit him down. Healthy pitching bullpen is very key for us. Yes, C. Johnson. Got to get length from their starters. Can't say that enough. The length from the starters is worrisome. Call up, I want to say DeLauder too. I'd rather have Manzardo up. Yes, I agree with you. Time to outside process the stadium. Oh, Damian, stop. Come on, Damian. I'm going to have my Ben Gamble jersey on Monday. We need Chase and Manzardo. Yes, I want to see Manzardo. I want to see DeLauder. I got to say, I want both. Florial, I've already seen enough. I just don't think he's very good. And again, he wasn't good for the Yankees either. The Yankees had high hopes for him. Again, better give it a chance. I understand. We're fans. We're fanatical. We don't have much patience. I will say, though, just from eye test, Florial does not look good. I know, Damian, I know you are. Stadium crap is ridiculous, Brook Park. I agree with you, Oberels. I'm not a fan of Brook Park as many as some of the others are. I like having stadiums in downtown Cleveland. I don't like them having in Brook Park. I don't think they should do what Atlanta does. I don't like that. 2 straight L's on walk. Yep, agreed. Agreed, Thomas. Tonight with Sandlin. Again, though, errors kind of cause those walks. Not causes runs, causes the run. Naylor, J-Ram, Naylor. You got to think one of those guys would make it out there. Didn't happen. Those were big, key moments in this game. But Quan threw a guy out. Threw out Rodriguez. And then Freeman threw a guy out, too, in the 4th. So it was a weird game. The Guardians kept themselves in the game but couldn't quite figure it out. Hopefully Bieber can bring length. He's got to go 6 innings tomorrow. They finally get a breath of fresh air on Friday to get a day off. So they need to get there. I agree with the A-Train. It's fine. Just some early notes. Just early notes. But again, the Guardians are just kind of treading water. Which is probably going to be a theme all year with this team. Likelihood that Naylor could go back to the outfield. I don't think Naylor's going back to the outfield. I think Naylor's got a 2-letter word, D-H. You watch the Blue Jackets? I do not know. Beeb's throwing a no-hitter. Tomorrow calling it out. God damn it, that'd be great. Not going to happen, but that'd be great. Hope you're right. Fingers crossed. Cavs need to start winning. A-Train, they play the Jazz tomorrow. And the Jazz are not playing Clarkson. And they're not playing... I forget the tall guy's name. He's played for us. Jazz have no one playing tomorrow. Cavs should blow out Utah. The Jazz are walking wounded. Cavs need to blow them out tomorrow. Cavs, Browns, and Guards having a rough week. I don't know about the Browns. The other two. I don't even know about the Guards. Cavs are having a rough week. Oberels, don't worry about the Cavs. More worried about the Cavs and Guards. Yes, I am too. Tattoo Studio, I don't understand. And the weird articles coming out tonight, Twitter fights between writers on Twitter. It's been Cavs are bizarre. If you want some entertainment, check out what was going on Twitter. That was interesting, to say the least. Interesting. But the Cavs are a mess. I don't know what else to say. It's weird when your front court, Mobley and Allen play a good game, and I thought they did. And your backcourt just didn't show up. I mean, Cavs had nothing from Strus, nothing from Garland, nothing from Mitchell. Chris's treat was so stupid. Yeah, I don't know Chris Fedor, but that was not appropriate. That was not good. Mitchell, check out Serena Winter. I did. I was shocked. Serena and Fedor, I don't know if there's some sort of internal rivalry there, but I thought were very weird tweets. And then it's another gentleman who wrote something too. It was very weird. Chris Fedor's quote, though, was weird. Now that I see the video, it's weird. Whole thing's weird. Cavs are weird. First round exit. Oh, God, the Alchemy tattoo. I hope not. They better not play the Knicks. And JB needs to have the hottest seat in the league. Oberel's, if they lose in the first round again, that's going to be talked about a lot. And you know what? JB had such a good January. I think he's done a great job with Merrill. I think he's done a nice job with Porter, bringing those kids up. But he's had some strange decisions, too. JB is a long conversation. Because I can point to some things I did like that he did this year. And I can point to some things that really frustrated me as a fan. JB is very complicated. But if you lose in the first round again, it's tough. I'm friends with Hayden Grove. He says Mitchell will be gone. We'll see about that. I don't think he's going to be gone after the season. I really don't think Mitchell's going anywhere next season. I think Mitchell will be here throughout the entire season. I don't agree with that. I don't know, man. Plan going on. First 2 home games for the postseason. Damien, I hope the Cavs stay that. Do you think Spider's staying? I think Mitchell, A-Train is staying throughout the whole year next year. I do. Higgs' excuses are done, I think. Losing to Charlotte, ridiculous. After January, he's a crap coach. I mean, it's all fair. He had a bad March. JB had a bad March. And the Mitchell injury, which we knew would be big, was bigger than we all thought. I mean, he is the heart and soul of this team. That's why what happens to him is so important. So important. Good to see you, Laura. Good to see you, Sean. Have a good night, everybody. Be back here tomorrow. We got a double dip. We got the Jazz, Cavs, Guards, Bieber, Mariners. What do you think they'll do during the All-Star break? Sit at home all day? Damn, come on. If we keep Mitchell, we better trade DG. The Garland situation needs to be talked about at length, and same with Mobley and Allen on the floor at the same time. Got to be talked at length. Garland's extension looks horrid so far. Been a strange year from Garland. Mitchell and Allen with 3 shooters was wonderful. If I'm the Cavs, you got to have a big heart-to-heart. You got to go back to that situation you had in January, where you had Okoro, where you had Merrill, where you had Niang, where you had LeVert on the floor at the same time with Allen and Mitchell. Those lineups were lethal. Dean Wade, too. Go, Guards, go! Let's get some sleep. See you guys all tomorrow. Cavs and Jazz, Guards and Mariners. Be here after the game.